everybody, welcome back to another weekend in my life. I am already done with work for the day. I didn't want to film me working because I honestly just wanted this to be a relaxing weekend in my life and show you guys how I relax, how I decompress, and I feel like this weekend is going to be a good one for that. I am in a pretty good mood, I'm not gonna lie. Earlier today I was in a really bothered mood, if that's a thing. I was just like annoyed at everything, and now I just am in a really good mood. I am sitting here with my coffee. I think this mug is so cute. Don't ask me where I got it because I think this literally was in my family since like 1990. Had this mug I think since like before I was born, but I think it's just so cute. And I am about to read because I haven't read in a while, and reading always calms me down. I was actually just watching Jen Im's new video about books that have changed her life, or self-help books that she loves, or whatever, but her book recommendations are by far my favorite. I literally want to read everything that she recommends, and she's my favorite YouTuber by far. So she just got me in a mood where I'm like, I need to finish the book that I'm currently reading, and my goal this year is to read 40 books. And I am a really, really big reader, but I go with like moments where I read and moments where I don't read. And I don't like when reading is a chore, so I've just been taking my time reading and enjoying it. And I think this year I've only read 2 or 3 books, and the books that I have read this year, let me see on my Goodreads. So I counted these as start to finish, so I'm pretty sure it's just 2 books, so not that impressive. But like I said, I'm on and off, so some weeks I can read 4 books in 1 week, and then I'll go a whole month without reading. So if I don't hit the 40, it's okay. Okay, it says I've only read 1, but I know I've read 2. So the first one was Greenlights by Matthew McConaughey. I have never been a huge like Matthew McConaughey fan. Like not that I didn't like him, I mean, I thought he was cute, I thought he was a good actor, but that's about it. I was never like, oh my gosh, I'm his biggest fan. So it surprised me when I wanted to read his book, but it got so much hype, and I listened to a few podcasts with him on it, and I was like, this sounds interesting. So I did read his book, and I loved it. Learned so much more about him, but I loved all the life lessons that he taught. I love how he's kept a journal for so long. It really made me think of my life and reflect on my own life, and I don't know, it was a really, really great book. You don't even have to know who he is. Like, it honestly didn't talk about like his fame much. It really was just like life lessons that he's learned along the way, and excerpts from his journal when he was younger, and I really, really loved it. So I highly recommend that book, even if you don't care for Matthew McConaughey. And then the other book I read was There's Nothing, what was it called? Nothing to Envy, Ordinary Lives in North Korea. That book was absolutely life-changing. I need you to read the book. If you are watching this video, it's a sign that you need to read that book. Obviously, North Korea is a communist country. We all know that in North Korea, there really is no freedom. And I was just so saddened to see how a country could become that way, and the experiences that they've lived. And this is coming from people who defected from North Korea. And it was just so eye-opening. I really encourage you guys to read it. My dad actually did grow up in a communist country, so he's from Romania. He grew up in Romania during Ceausescu, and he has told me stories, of course, from communism, and Romania was definitely not as bad as North Korea, but it was really, really crazy just seeing the parallels and then seeing the differences. And I don't know, I just think every single American should read that book, because I do feel like sometimes Americans can be very ignorant to what goes on in other parts of the world, myself included. I'm calling myself out. And so I just really enjoyed reading about it, because it really opened my eyes to what was going on and what is currently going on in North Korea. I know there's a YouTuber, I haven't watched any of her videos, but she is a defector from North Korea, and she talks about her life in North Korea. So I feel like since I liked that book, I probably would be interested in her videos. But it was just absolutely eye-opening, and I highly encourage you guys to read it. So I'm gonna have a link down below so that you guys can read it. But right now, I am reading a very random book that, to be honest, I'm not feeling. I've been in a book rut lately, so please leave me your recommendations. I definitely like nonfiction books better, but this book is called Wild Game, My Mother, Her Secret, and Me, and it is about a girl who her mom was having an affair, and her mom told her about the affair when she was 14 years old. And that affair and that secret kind of changed their lives forever. So she had to play into this affair. She had to go along with it. She had to support it. And it's kind of just showing how that was and like her life and how their lives have changed due to this secret. I think it's well written, but I'm like not very interested in it, honestly. Like kind of feels like I'm like looking into someone else's life and I'm like, oh, glad that's not me. And I just don't like reading books like that. Like I like learning from books. I like, you know, reflecting on my own life, and this just feels like I'm reading a story. Like it's not really doing anything for me, but I also am only 36% of the way in the book, so who knows, maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll change my mind, but that's the book I'm reading right now. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, sit down, and read my book. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Come on. No, come on. Come on, baby. Okay. Good morning, Luigi. Good morning, my sweet boys. Hello guys, it is Saturday and I am going to get a haircut, so I think I'm going to do a few inches shorter, like maybe to like my collarbone, because the last time I got my hair cut was in July and I went from like really long hair to kind of chopping it off. At least for me it felt like chopping it off because I haven't had hair this short in a long time, but I actually really liked it. So right now I feel like my hair is just so like blah and like there's no layers in it, which I like because I don't like layers, but it's just very boring and flat. And honestly guys, I get bored with my hair. Hair for me is one of those things that like it grows back. Like, you know, I'm not like, yes, I obviously like want to get my hair done well and like I am very, very, very particular, but I like changing it up. I'm not one that like doesn't change my hair. So I am getting it cut short and I'm getting some little curtain bangs because I just want some volume in the front. So I'm at the salon called Gizou here in Charlotte. Gizou, I think that's how you say it. It's the best salon for a haircut. I've never gotten my hair colored here. To be quite honest, I don't trust Charlotte hairstylist with my hair color because I have really, really dark hair, and whenever people bleach it here, I feel like they usually deal with blondes or like light brown hair or like dirty blonde, and they just like don't know how to deal with dark hair, so they literally make my hair orange every single time. So I have gone to a place in Miami for the most part because a lot of people there have dark hair and they just know how to deal with the hair there. So I go to Sean Donaldson's salon in Miami, and then I randomly found this place through Instagram in Connecticut of all places, and my boyfriend's family lives in Connecticut, so like it's like an hour away from them, and I've gone there to get my hair colored, and those are literally the only two places I trust because I don't know, I feel like North Carolina just, I don't know, I don't trust the hairstylist here. Even in New York, I went to get my hair done in New York and I ended up really hating it, and so I went to the place in Connecticut the next day, or not the next day, but like the next week. I was like, please fix this. So yeah, I'm super particular with my hair, but let's go and get my hair cut. Can't stop staring at my hair. I really like it, guys. It's just so fun. It is so fun. Okay, I'm done looking at myself. Taking my returns. I love being able to just drop them off. I got my nails done. They look really good. I will show you guys a more up close and personal, but peace signs just got a lot better. I picked up some crepes because there is this crepe place that whenever I am around here, I have to go and get it. It's so good. It's just bananas, Nutella, strawberry, cinnamon, powdered sugar, and it's chef's kiss, so good. And then I had to do my returns, which, by the way, happy returns is so much easier than going to the post office, getting the box, getting the prepaid label. For some reason, I just like going to the post office. I just hate it. Like, I'd rather go to a store and return things than go to a post office. I don't know what the logic in that is. I just would rather do that. I'm about to head home. It's such a beautiful day. I kind of want to like eat this outside or something. And honestly, I miss Bambino. I haven't seen him in like 5 hours. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I am already dressed. I like getting dressed first thing in the morning if I'm not working out, especially because it just makes me feel more productive. I'm about to drink my athletic greens. I've been drinking this every morning and I love it. Pretty much I'll have like a whole description of what it is on the screen because there's just like a ton of vitamins and minerals and healthy stuff in it. It gives me so much energy. You guys know I always have 2 cups of coffee a day, and since drinking this, I only have 1 cup a day and I feel like so satisfied. Sometimes I think one day I didn't even have coffee, which is incredible. It just gives me a lot of energy and it boosts your immune system, which is so important during times like these, but just in general. I think if anything, this pandemic just opened our eyes that we need to start boosting our immune system. So I'm going to get a little scoop, and this container that it's in is so nice, like so fancy. I'm gonna put a little scoop and shake up the bottle. And then I'm trying to have a routine with Bambino where we go on a walk twice a day because lately the weather here has been raining all week, so we haven't been able to go on walks. And before his shots, I never wanted to take him like right outside my house or outside my neighborhood, but now he has all his shots, so we are going to be walking him more often and trying to walk him twice a day because he has so much energy and I just feel like he needs to be walked. Like, it's just good for dogs to be walked. So we're gonna do 2 long walks a day and make that part of his routine. Okay guys, I just did my makeup because I have some panel that I'm going to go on in about an hour, but in the meantime I'm going to film a video. So I'm filming a renovation Q&A. I got a lot of questions on Instagram, so if you're not following me on there, definitely follow me on there, but I am answering all the questions about the house and renovation questions that you guys have because I've been getting so many on my YouTube videos, so I figured having a video explaining everything would just be a great place to redirect people. So that's what I'm about to do now. I have to start getting ready though and filming because I feel like it might take a while. There's a lot of questions.